Manchester United have recorded their first win of the season in their Carabao Cup tie at Luton. 3 goals from Juan Mata, Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood. Welcome to United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do air out on a daily. Remember, this is a fun channel of Manchester United and we do Manchester United news only. So, Manchester United has taken Luton Town to school as we are here and predicted. The likes of John came in and said that Manchester United is going to win 3 goals to nil. I was the first to make that prediction and it came to happen as Manchester United scored 3 goals past the goal of Luton Town. Thank you all those that watched. I think however much it wasn't a beautiful display to my side, especially the type of team we are facing. I thought Manchester United to dominate the ball and to show that we are really a Premier League team versus a championship team. But all that never went as we wanted. But the good thing is we went for a win and we won with 3 goals. And all what that is making me happy in this win is all about Manchester United strike all forwards that do scored most goals the previous season have come from the bench within 10 minutes and they've scored 2 goals with 1 each. That is who? That is Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood did a bicycle on the ball and he curled the ball through the legs of a defender of Luton Town and the ball curved into the back of the net. The keeper couldn't save this as it went into the back of the net. So Marcus Rashford scored in the 80th minute of the game. Remember, he came in on the 79th minute of the game in as a substitute in the place of Juan Mata. Mason Greenwood came in for Odion Ighalo and Bruno Fernandes came in for Danny Van Beek. So that's how the game went. And when you look at the statistics of the game, Manchester United had 11 shots on target. Luton Town had 1 shot on target. Manchester United had 6 shots off target. Luton Town had 5 shots off target. Manchester United had a possession of 65%. Luton had 35%. Manchester United had 80 corners. Luton Town had 4 corners. Manchester United had 6 offsides. Luton Town had 1. Manchester United committed 16 fouls and Luton Town committed 14. Yellow cards. United had 1. Luton Town had 2. No red cards. Goal kicks, United had 10 and Luton had 6. So that's part of the statistics of the game as it went, as Manchester United buried Luton Town. So let me go to the match analysis as I saw the match. Well, we've seen today that when you have Matic and Fred in the midfield, we do own the ball. You see Nemanja Matic, when he gets the ball, he's calm with it. He passes to the people around him, and I've really loved how the midfield has looked today of Nemanja Matic and Freddie. They never allowed these people to play in our midfield. They won all the 50-50 games. They fouled where it was necessary, and they passed the ball to Dan Van Beek in time to see to it that they do take the ball to the Luton defense. But the Luton defense was somehow hard as a rock in the first 30 minutes of the game. United tried, their shots were made, a cross was brought in and Juan Mata hit the ball and the goalkeeper did the save. Several shots came in, but they were not all that threatening to the goalkeeper, not until Manchester United flying left back Brandon was fouled in defense and Manchester United converted its penalty as its first goal as we went into the end of the first half. So the second half came on. United started to play. They pressed the team. They pressed. Dan Van Beek had some shots on goal. Nemanja Matic had some shots on goal. Lingard did try. I liked Lingard. He looked flying today. I liked him, but that does not mean that we shouldn't sell him off to Tottenham Hotspur. We need someone more than him, because Manchester United is way heavy on his shoulders. He can no longer hold the weight of Manchester United on his shoulders. Lingard had in some shots, but when the coach saw, by the way, before I go into why the Rashfords came on, it's because of this attack and this save from the man himself, Dean Henderson. He made that wonderful save. It was a save that saved Manchester United from conceding its goal, which would have been an equalizer of Luton Town. He did a very nice save. Then after all this, they had started pressing us hard. I think some players had run out of steam. So what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did was to bring in the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes for Danny Van Beek. He brought Odion Ighalo for Mason Greenwood and Juan Mata for Marcus Rashford. That's when everything changed, and Manchester United scored 2 goals in a space of just 2 minutes. That is the 88th minute and the 90th minute, with Rashford and Mason Greenwood scoring consecutively in those games. So Manchester United has won its first game of the season against Luton Town. They looked good, though not as we like them to be. Bruno Fernandes came on, his touches. He did well. He controlled the game. He did that pass. It was like an assist to Mason Greenwood that he converted into the 3rd goal. I liked it because Mason Greenwood went into the defender's box, into the opponent's box. He did a bicycle over the ball and he hit the ball into the farthest part of the goal, and it went into the goal, past the goalkeeper, and those were 3 goals for Manchester United. So you have the right to go in the comment section and tell me what you think about this game. Who do you think was our man of the match? Who do you think was your man of the match? Remember the pre-match interview that we did here at United Social Television. I came out and predicted that Danny Van Beek will be my man of the match. I said United is going to score 3 goals today, and I saw United score 3 goals, though I don't think Danny Van Beek can qualify to make it to the man of the match, though he had a fair performance. When you are rating a very talented midfielder like Danny Van Beek, you rate him according to his potential. You get? For a player, if it was Andreas Pereira, who had played like how Van Beek had played today, we would have been telling him, please, you've done a wonderful job, we've liked your touches, we've liked your shots on target. But for a player of Dan Van Beek, he showed up to the occasion, but not to the top level as we expect him to be. For him, we are judging him on the level he's supposed to be. Maybe the reason is why he has not yet got good connectivity with the Manchester United players, and they've not yet known his movements. But I think he is a player that is going to help Manchester United this season, because his talent is undoubtable on the European continent. He's a midfielder who is one of the most approved midfielders. He is a complete midfielder, as I can say. Smash a like, comment, and share United Social Television video. We are doing a match reaction to this match of Manchester United versus Luton Town. Manchester United has trounced Luton Town by 3-0, courtesy of Juan Mata's penalty. As you see there, that's how Juan Mata went in for the penalty, and that was the first goal of Manchester United. Remember, this penalty came on after United's player by the names of Brandon Williams was forward in the 18 yards area, and the referee pointed into the penalty spot. Remember, before that penalty, was given. There was also a claim for a penalty after they tried to clear the ball and the ball hit the hands of one of the defenders. But thank God, as after hitting it and it hit the hand of the defender of Luton, the ball landed onto the foot of Brandon Williams, and Brandon Williams went straight into the 18 yards box area, and he was fouled by the defender, and the referee pointed into the spot, and that's how the man himself, Juan Mata Garcia, took the penalty and it went into the back of the net. Tell me, who do you think your man of the match is? Because I'm here compiling who my man of the match is according to me, because I see because we watch the game differently. I think you two watched your game differently. Who do you think was the man of the match as Manchester United took on Luton Town and we won 3-0? Tell me, who do you think your man of the match was? Who was your man of the match? And did you like the pairing of Eric Bailly and the pairing of Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire? Did you like the pairing? For me, I liked it. You see how I think you all saw how fast Eric Bailly is as far as attacking the players was. I saw Eric Bailly. I liked what he did. I liked the way he was tackling these people, and if it was Lindelof, I think it would have been a different story altogether. There is a goal that we would have conceded, the goal that I showed you that the man Dean Anderson came in and saved. That was the first save of Dean Anderson, as you see there. That was the first save. After saving that goal, as you see, Dean Anderson saved that ball and it landed again to the foot of the striker of Luton Town. What they did was to hit it hard into the goal of Manchester United, and it was the foot of Eric Bailly that saved that goal from entering, because the keeper was already beaten after making his first save, as you see there. That is Dean Anderson. He made a wonderful save. But there is something we have to note. This photo of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has sent the entire fans of Manchester United into a frenzy, as you see there. He looks a worried man. It's like they're not going to get him the players he wants at Manchester United. Ed Woodward plays. We want to see Ole smiling, but he looked worried, as you see him there. His left cheek was resting on his left hand. It was like he was thinking a lot, asking himself, is the board going to get me the players that I want? Are they going to land the Alex Telles deal this week? Are they getting me Jordan Sancho? Are they getting me Epa Mecano? Are they getting me a forward that I want to lead the line of Manchester United? I think he was in a lot of thoughts, as you see him there, and that is the manager of Manchester United. Even though Manchester United won, he looked not to be a happy man. He never looked to be a happy man. I think there is something that is puzzling him and baffling his mind, because the board is not doing what he wants in time. He handed in his transfer list in time, but the board has not yet given him the players he wants. So, ladies and gentlemen, all those watching in here, smash a like, share this video, because I'm heading into my player ratings for today. You tell me who was the player of the match. Who do you think your player of the match was here at United Social Television? I go in and I start to bring the player ratings of the Manchester United players as they took on Luton Town. So I'm starting with the goalkeeper. And that is none other than Dean Henderson. I'm on the player ratings. Remember, click a like, smash and comment, as we go into this segment. You have the right to go into the live chat and tell me who do you think was the man of the match. And on the rating, on the what, out of 10, how many do you give Dean Anderson today for being in our goal today and making his debut for Manchester United in this season? This was his debut for Manchester United this season. So for me, Dean Henderson, I'm giving him a 7. The reason as to why I'm giving him a 7 is that he was confident throughout and showcased his distribution with an effort. He made that save that I think saved the game from going to a 1-1 draw, which would have led us into the plus 30 minutes of extra time that would lead to fatigue of our players. So I'm giving Dean Anderson a 7 out of 10. So I don't know what you are giving Dean Anderson for your case, but for my case, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 in this game. So I go to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who was the right fullback of Manchester United today as we took on Luton Town. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'm giving Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'm giving him a 4. He is not that man. He wasn't that player that we know defensively, and he tried to go forward a lot, but his cross delivery was not yet up to speed, as you see that of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He needs to improve on his final ball. He needs to really improve on it because it's not pleasing at all. He needs to be told he's not a Crystal Palace player anymore. He's a Manchester United player. We need to see him fly each and every time he goes into the 18 yards box area of the opponent, because those crosses mean a lot. Each and every time he perfects a cross, United performs well, and they do even score most times. I go to another player by the names of who is Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly. On the rating of 10, what rating do you give Eric Bailly today? Because I think he had a wonderful game. I'm giving him an 8. He has done a wonderful job of replacing Victor Lindelof, and we expect him to start against Brighton. He has put up a scintillating performance today, and I don't compare him to any other player like Victor Lindelof. I think he has earned his place at United. So I think no one is commenting here about the player ratings, so I think let me end here as I compile more player ratings. My machine that is doing the ratings has some issues here, but when it's okay, I'm going to get back with the player ratings. But the good thing is United has won Luton Town by 3-0, courtesy of Juan Mata, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Greenwood. I'm Rokani here at United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload here.